early for y'all. It's not early for me. We gotta talk. We gotta discuss some things because I know y'all lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know y'all are lying. There is no way y'all to get in here because I don't have my laptop. I don't have my iPad. I need it so bad. And shout out to everybody who said, I was looking sketchy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So I just want to start off by saying this video might be triggering to some of you. Triggering to who? I don't know. But we're gonna be talking about some of y'all faves and y'all not gonna like it. We're here to tell the truth today. Today is Thursday. Truthful Thursday. Truthful Thursday. So, Bay Squad, what I need y'all to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my faith, the vegan water, and let's get into the mess. How you can like this video is by double tapping the screen or hitting those three dots right there. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you like the vibe. Share if you care, share the video. How you can engage, how you can support, how you can hype, how you can send gifts, right here. Right here, right here, right here, we're here. That being said, let's get into the mess. Again, opinions are not facts. We have so much to talk about, but there's certain things I want to talk about. First things first. Let's start with Cardi B bringing out Little Kim. Let's start up with Cardi B bringing out Little Kim. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Please like the video. I said this during the Pink Print 2 tour. I said, Nicki, I don't care what you need to do. Make it right because you are the queen of rap. Do not let these other girls bring out Little Kim before you bring out Little Kim. Do it for hip hop. 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 And what happened? Nicki, you didn't do it because your pride and your ego, you couldn't even set your pride and ego to the side to bring out numero uno, number one, the founding sister, one of the founding sisters, and you let Cardi B do it. You let Cardi B do it. I'm looking at a video. I just so happened to scroll, and I said, I know you fucking lying. Cardi B? Cardi B? Cardi B? I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed because I'm so disappointed. I'm going to just leave it at that because y'all not ready for that conversation. You had somebody who was just having hip hop, showing people she could do it, bring out my bad, y'all. Hey. So I'm not mad that Cardi B did that because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bring out the pioneers, the people who inspired you. But that is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Put a one if you can hear me. Put a two in the chat if you can. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a two in the chat if you can. Because someone called my phone. That's why. Yes, I see what y'all saying about Javaris Butts, but we're not discussing him. I don't care that he is that. He about a predator. Hey, hello, 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 hello. Is it still choppy? It shouldn't be spinning anymore. Is this? I'm overseas, so I'm clear. Thank you, AT2, because people be trying to. Oh, the Wi-Fi. Y'all want the live? We're either gonna go live and then just do it, or you be thankful. I'm in Asia. I told y'all Asia was on fire, and y'all be acting like y'all don't understand that. Please like this video. Like this video. Look around. Hello, I'm in prison. I am in prison. Not literally, not literal prison, but baby, I told y'all what was up. Look around you. All of Asia is fighting. All of Asia is fighting. I told y'all that. Before Russia, Iran, America, Africa, baby, everybody is fighting with Asia. Everybody is fighting. I'm in here. What R. Kelly said? I'm in here fighting for my life. It keeps chopping. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. We just gonna have to struggle through. We're gonna have to. Okay, we're gonna have to struggle through because there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I got. Pray us up out of here. Pray for us to leave. Ooh, shout out to the donations. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. Thank you. 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 Ain't that so big baller? Shot caller. Y'all, but all bullshit aside, why was Cardi B the one to bring out Little Kim for female hip hop? Nicki, what are you doing besides getting sued? Did y'all know Nicki Minaj was getting sued? Nicki Minaj is being sued for not doing her payments. How come she's not paying the people? How come she's not paying the people? Y'all said Nicki Minaj was a rich bitch. She is not paying the people. 24/7 Production is suing her for her debt. For her debt. For their unpaid labor. Girl, what is going on? Y'all cannot tell me this woman is, ever since she got with that weak ass man. And I keep telling y'all, every time y'all celebrate these hoes being with these demons, it shows through their money. It shows through the money. They not doing her like they did Britney Spears. Britney Spears actually got money. That's why they want to put her back in the conservatorship. I told you I didn't believe that. And TMZ had to come out here and say they lied. I don't know what kind of protection spell is on Britney Spears, but the girls need to tap into it because they had to go, oh, we're sorry, we lied, because people was on their ass. See, my thing is this: when y'all get around these men who have no money, no means, no things, this is what you end up with. And I'm just like, Nicki, please, is this why you turned into a conservative patriarchy princess? Now the lawsuit comes out after you gave Tasha K that money? What is, like, girl, you should have paid your debt. You supporting Tasha, you need to pay your debt. Why are you not paying them people? What is going on? What is going on? By the way, this was the lip gloss I was using. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That will never make money to me. That will never make sense. Speaking of not making money, Kandi, y'all said Kandi didn't have to pay. Kandi had to pay Todd almost $5.5 million in assets and money. Y'all gonna learn to leave these broke ass men alone. Why are you, as a successful woman, settling with a man who's not on your level? And then I was talking about Todd didn't run off with a payday. Kandi won. Kandi did not win. Kandi did not win. That man is getting money from her trust fund. Her trust fund. Her trust fund. He getting some houses, some cars, some homes. Child, he had one home. He's walking away with three. Three homes. One with him and the kids and then some other home. Kandi had to cut the check. Y'all be out here, she what? Kandi is such a smart woman. If she was smart, she would have never been with a Todd. Never would have been with the Todd. I need you hoes to start saying y'all love being sugar mamas. Thank you, Naughty. Thank you, Naughty. Thank you, Naughty. I read the document. She did not win that. She did not win that. She has to pay. She has to pay. And he's been throwing subliminal. See, y'all be thinking because she out here talking about some, oh, it's 400,000. That's all he gets for the year. Baby, he gets more than that. Just because he didn't get spousal support and child support, he's getting millions from her. He's getting a home he didn't pay for. Another home he didn't pay for. And he upgraded his bachelor pad with whose money? Kandi's money. That's why he told her, yeah, keep working, sis. Keep working. Y'all don't see the subs. See, Todd went in there with just a heartbeat and a penis and came out on top. Came out on top. I told y'all the birds are no longer in the sky. They in the streets. That's why y'all out here champion Latto being pregnant by a married man who just now said, big mama, not the little one, but couldn't tell y'all he's divorced. He's divorced. He's divorced. Baby, the bar is in hell when it comes to me because y'all be thinking with that ill not and not your brain. Not your brain. She out here talking about something. My man be at home. My man be at home until his wife call. His wife ain't out here having to big mama, big mama. She ain't got to do none of that. She don't have to do none of that. She don't have to do. She's keeping score. If y'all think that Georgia woman is going to let Latto get in scot-free, please. We saw him more outside with the hoes who said they was hoes and the girls who are known to be groupies than he is with Latto. I need y'all to understand something. When a man loves you, you are not a secret. There's nothing wrong with having a private life. But when a man loves you, you are not a secret. You don't have to be a secret. You don't have to hide. You don't have to do illusions and subliminals. When a man loves you, he'll tell the world. He'll move heaven and earth for you. He'll go to war with the devil himself about you. This man ain't doing nothing but appeasing her. Here, a little share on Instagram. That's all it take. Y'all cooked. Y'all cooked. Y'all cooked because that's what y'all into. Y'all into bottom feeding with bottom feeders. You can't tell me this girl got high self-esteem and she's amazing and oh, because she's rich and she's friends with this one. People are friends with pick-me's every day. See, that's the problem. People don't like to tell their friends they pick-me. So, you know, I used to be around a girl who was a pick-me for a man. If her man said grovel on the ground for her, she would do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to elevate from them type of spaces. Because I used to be like, if you like it, I love it. We would catch her man in the club cheating. I'll never forget, we sent her the video of him cheating. And you know what she said? You bitches just don't want to see me happy. I learned that lesson as a young 20-something. I said, you know what? She right. She right. She loves it. She loves despair. She loves it. He was just at the Super Bowl with Kylie and Kendall Jenner. That's true. 21 Savage was claiming Amber Rose while married and trying to get citizenship, but can't claim Latto. Hello? Hey, what's going on? If a man loves you, he would not stand by and let his lady be the label as a side chick or a mistress. It don't matter. And I have to say this, at least Pat Poops be right beside, despite y'all saying she be outside with the other men, out there with Clarissa. Out there with Clarissa. Y'all give more smoke to the Clarissas, the Fantasias. Who was the other girl that was cheating? All the other dark-skinned girls. If they not biracial or damn near white, y'all don't say nothing. Y'all had no real smoke for Alicia Keys. Y'all have no real smoke for Latto. Y'all just don't. Y'all make excuses. Y'all make excuses. That's why I gotta really feel bad for Cardi, because Cardi's her man's side pieces was light and bright. That's why y'all didn't care. Y'all was just like, whatever. That's why y'all gave Jay-Z more smoke than you gave any other man who ever cheated. All these men be out here cheating. Y'all gave all this smoke to Jay-Z. Because y'all like Beyonce. Y'all gave all that smoke to Eric Benet. Halle Berry. When y'all find the woman attractive, you could see yourself in the eyes and her lens point. Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. If the girl is a shade darker, well, sis, I mean, Kandi was out here crying, talking about she was cheated on, and y'all was like, well, she eat coochie anyway. When Tamika was over there getting cheated on, Latasha was over there getting cheated on, y'all didn't care. Y'all was like, well, she used to be fat and unattractive. She can sing, no. Y'all don't be caring. Y'all only care when y'all like the person. It is what it is. Argue with your mammy, not me. Okay? Nene, yup. Uh-huh. How we know Cardi B wasn't cheating? Well, he said she wasn't cheating. He said she wasn't cheating until she wouldn't come back. That's what Off the Cheat said. He need to be mad at himself. He told the world that. We saw them girls in Cardi B's in them house. We didn't see no men over there. I'm just saying. Moving right along. Big Mama. Did y'all see Druski with this conservative woman stitch? Like, Druski is like that. I love it. The conservatives are so upset. And I'm going to tell y'all why the conservatives are so mad. Because the conservatives, the progressives, and the liberals, they're all one and the same. They're all one and the same. They got some secret animosity. They're out here in cahoots trying to trick y'all. They can't trick me. They don't believe in the shit they be talking about. They really want black people out in the fields. That's what they want. They want black people out in the fields, okay? and they want it to be white. That's why Erica Kirk said the thing that she said. You know the MAGA girls? The MAGA girls don't be listening. You got the sec war out here telling recruiters you now can enter into the military at 42, and don't worry about that little devil's lettuce. The devil's lettuce, y'all remember that? The devil's lettuce, they don't care nothing about it. It's now waived. It's not a real crime. So shout out to the MAGAs. Now you can be real patriotic. Come join. Come join. Come fight for America. Come stand on the line. Come stand on the line. Because let me tell you something. I saw the press conference with I don't know if that's the real BB, but with his statements and whatnot. And our boy, our beloved president, Donald Trump, he said we won, but how are we winning when they stop the mail? How are they winning when they stop the mail? They stop the oil. Australia's out here begging like a hooker. The Philippines is out here begging like a hooker. Cuba has a whole blackout right now. Trash in the streets. Famine going on. Y'all didn't know that? Canada laughing. Canada is laughing. Canada is laughing. Canada, who controls the power grid, is laughing. Canada, who controls the lumber, is laughing. See, this is why I say y'all gotta get into your history. Because y'all don't know who controls what. Y'all don't know nothing. Stocks plummeted. Stocks plummeted. They say you're not gonna get no Social Security. They don't have enough. And y'all been putting into Social Security since you was 15 and 16 years old. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? It's not where I heard it. It's where I seen it. It's where I seen it, where I read it. You know? And then they're controlling the media. They're controlling the media. They said if it's not pro-MAGA, then it is an anti-American site. Craziness. But like I told y'all, shout out to George W. Bush, because what he did to America really, really set the country back. I mean, that No Child Left Behind did a number, so much so you hoes can't read, write, or comprehend. can't rewrite or comprehend. That's why y'all get so upset when people tell y'all things and y'all start crashing out because you lack emotional intelligence and you don't understand what's going on. That's why I be telling people, don't be going back and forth with people. They don't understand what you're saying. They don't understand. That's why I don't go back and forth with the girls when they come up here and say, well, Latto is rich and da 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 da. The comprehension skills would tell you she's a mistress. They used to call women like that whores. But I don't know. You're championing it now. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And here we go. We cannot just be listening and reading anything and believing it. It's dangerous. Yet, y'all get up here and believe people who lie to y'all every day with no facts. Baby, we found a MAGA in the chat. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Because if you don't know, of course you're going to think people are lying. Open your eyes. Gas is like $20. Groceries been high all year. I thought groceries was dropping. I thought groceries was dropping. Women's rights is being taken away. Baby, in the South, get pregnant in the South if you want to. They're putting something in place. If let's say your body rejects your fetus, you're going to jail. They literally just had a case. They have an active case right now where the judge charged her a $2,000 bond for unaliving her kid, and all she did was take Tylenol. They making that up? Baby, the Handmaid's Tales. That's why I tell y'all, I don't be, I be looking at some of y'all and I'm like, yeah, okay. I see you, sister. You leading the girls right into the Handmaid's Tales. Mm-hmm. 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 I didn't hear, I saw it. Baby, I'm in Asia. In Asia, they're not filtering the news. We're allowed to see all the news, the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Y'all are out here getting shadow banned and filtered. So we don't shadow banned and filtered. Shout out to that woman for getting that money from Meta and them, because if y'all know anything about the apps, the free apps, the girls have always been targeting and whatnot. They've been doing shadow banning and everything. So I feel like the black content creators need to do a class action lawsuit against YouTube alone, because they shadow ban us all the time. They shadow ban us. They prop up these insidious platforms that target children. But we know they predators because we seen the documentation. We seen the documentation. What's going on, international and domestic base? Please like this video, like this video, like this video, like this video. Make sure you share it out. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Yes. Uh-huh. Honestly, I don't care that that lady's getting her money. She said she got addicted and the apps made her feel like she was going to take herself out. I can believe it. Maybe, I've never had that type of personality. I just don't get consumed with things. Especially not something that's not tangible, something that's just for fun. But I get it. It's addictive to other people. That's why you have Melania Trump out here talking about some AI robots teaching y'all kids at home. The jokes write themselves. The jokes write themselves. But anyways, on to the next. I covered Cardi. I covered that. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. No. Tokyo Tony. Tokyo Tony is the epitome of a disgusting human being. When I say she is a nasty woman, I mean that. I mean that in totality. I mean that wholeheartedly. Um, Ask yourself this, right? Why would Tokyo Tony be so obsessed with her daughter to the point where she said she would Marvin Gaye her daughter? I try to give Tokyo Tony a chance because every now and then she is funny, but now she's crashing out because you can clearly see that Black China, aka Angela, has set boundaries and she's sticking to her boundaries. I keep telling y'all this, having a mother who doesn't love you, who's jealous of you, who's unsupportive is the worst type of thing that could ever happen, or a father. But right now we're talking about women. Tokyo Tony never wanted Black China, was out here living her best life, doing whatever. And then Black China went on to become something, whether you feel it's good or bad, right? Because I remember when Black China was the premier mecca of the IG girls, right? Someone who curated, somebody who's a trendsetter. She's an icon in her own right because she had hoes out here getting the bangs and wearing the MAC combo and all that, right? So when you have a mother who hates you and constantly comes online to say that, no wonder she ended up with the type of men that she ended up with. No wonder she ended up with a Tyga. No wonder she ended up with a Rob Kardashian. No wonder she ended up with the rest of the type of men she was messing with, because where was the guidance? You have a father, a predatory father at that, who was too old to be a father, too old to be a father with a young girl, right? And then her mother was the mistress. Baby, that in itself, somebody get Iana Van Zant on the phone. That's all I'm saying. So when I see stuff like that and I hear how she talks about her daughter, and it's just weird, especially because Black China has changed her life so much for the better. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. So I don't understand. I don't understand. She knows, she's so upset because you could tell she's been cut off, and this is why I will always be in agreement when someone is out here trying to be destructive to who you are and your elevation and your academia and your financial growth, anything dealing with you being a better person. You have to cut those people off. You cannot save them. Tokyo Tony already lived her life. There's no redo, and that's the problem. Tokyo Tony is starting to see, like, damn, I can no longer do X, Y, and Z anymore. And she's relying heavily on someone who she does not like. Like, and I think people don't understand that. I've never been a hard critic of Black China because I understood that. Somebody coming out of the strip club, making that type of money, doing those type of things she was doing on that scale, a scale that girls will never be able to do anymore, and then being able to change the trajectory and face the scrutiny of the Kardashians alone, baby, she won in my book. She won in my book, and, she's out here taking care of her kids. Why would you want your children around a grandmother who refuses to better themselves, who's relying on you to be the bank? Child is sick. It is sick. Okay. And it's so sick. That's why I say you gotta understand who people are and whatnot. And where did she learn it from? And Tokyo Tony acts like she was not a stripper. You were a stripper. Where do you think she learned to strip from? You. Where do you think she got this hustler mentality from? You. Like, her out here getting on the internet and telling her mom, telling all of Black China's business. I don't understand these moms these days. My mom would never. Do you understand? My mom would never, because if she did, you ain't never got to worry about me. That is so weird to me. That is weird. That is weird. And so many of y'all have these types of moms in y'all lives. Child, could never be me. Could never be me. You don't like me? Cool. Leave me alone. You don't like me? Leave me alone. It is just so weird to me. That's why I don't believe in buying your parents a house and all that other stuff. They can buy their own house. And if they can't afford to, what do I look like coming into the world making a way for myself? Why would I buy you something I don't have it myself? No. Y'all have lived y'all lives. And if you didn't know what to do with it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing wrong with helping your parents and stuff like that, but you got to help people who are grateful for you being in their lives because you didn't ask to be here. You are the child. You are the child. They didn't consort with you and say, hey, I want to bring you into this world. Like, please, people are so weird. Tokyo's the old school fool. Child, she's a bitter Betty. Which leads me into my final point. Jack Harlow coming into the hip hop space, pretending to be neo soul, and he doesn't know anything about the R&B culture. He doesn't know any of that, and I don't know why black people are out here talking about something. It ain't that deep. It's always not that deep to a bunch of people who can't swim. I'm not listening to y'all. I knew Jack Harlow was a gimmick when he was out here copying Fergie. I knew Jack Harlow was a gimmick when he was out here copying Fergie. Because when y'all listen to him in the interviews, he really wasn't into the hip hop like that. Like he liked a lot of things, but he didn't. He has that like, he plays into that, I'm just so cool, whatever. Louisville, Kentucky is known for bluegrass music. Louisville, Kentucky is known for bluegrass music. What real big hip hop song do they be playing out there? They don't. Have y'all been to Kentucky? I've been to Kentucky. I told you that was the first time I've ever seen the Klan was in Kentucky. It's very it's very Midwest. He probably wants to be in country. I don't know why he's playing these games. Like I don't get it. And I'm tired of the labels marketing it like this because they did it with Pink. That's why I don't get mad when people have that Pink discourse, calling Pink out and all those things because she don't talk about that first album, right? You could be amazing, but we gonna talk about it. You know, do I think he's a culture vulture? Probably. I mean, he acts like a white boy. He acts like a white boy who has black friends. But he didn't know any of the songs. He don't know none of the good, like the hits. When I saw that Hot 97 interview and they played Frankie Beverly Maze, he didn't know it. He didn't know the Anita Baker song. He didn't know a lot of things. He didn't even know the tune. When it came on, he didn't even have an idea. And you out here trying to come up with the swag of D'Angelo? We not going. We not going. So to his black friends who are just like, well, I've known Jack all my life. I don't give a damn what you know. Tell homeboy to do the music he understands, and that's country. That is country. Do the shit you know. Okay? Kentucky ain't known for nothing but some bluegrass. That is their claim to fame. Bluegrass and some of the biggest country stars. And y'all thought he was a police. Please, the lingo alone told y'all. Like, it's given unseasoned. Like, police. Y'all just be allowing anything. Y'all be allowing anybody to come into our space, taking up energy, talking about some, well, if you really dive deep, I knew when I didn't know not one song of his, except for that song he did for the Glamorous, and I don't even know that because I know the Fergie song. So I'm just like, so what's he doing now? R&B? Who do you think he is? Justin? At least Justin, both the Justins know a little R&B. How you don't know the songs in the neo soul genre that make it so? Like he don't know anything. He's in the music industry, and this is why I say you could tell the girls who studied, and then the girls who are just it'll be fine. They'll love it. Yeah, okay. Jack Harlow don't get no pass. He don't get no pass. He don't get no pass. The writing came up short, honestly. I listened, but yeah, the soul wasn't there. I didn't even need to listen to that. Like you could tell the people who grew up on the music, and I feel like music is for everybody, right? Music is very subjective, but I could tell the people who are just playing in this genre, like baby, this is not you. You don't even know what you're doing. You don't even go here. And it's not because it's hip hop. It's not because it's R&B. It's because you ain't got no soul. You don't have no soul. See, there's a difference between our Caucasian brothers and sisters from the past, yesteryears, and today. There's a reason why Selena is known as the Queen of Haiti, because sister can sing down. She got soul. She knows, she can feel it. It's in her bones. Same with Mariah Carey. Same with they give Justin Timberlake a hard time, but Justin Timberlake is from Memphis, Tennessee. What do you think he was listening to? He understands musicality. That's why we don't have a problem with the NSYNCs, the Backstreet Boys, things of that nature, because they studied. They are students of the culture. The Mac Millers. You understand? There's people who are students, and then there's people who are very predatory in their practices. They're just doing something because some old white man told them to do it. Y'all love doing the bending and the beckoning of an old white man. Like, oh my gosh. We can really get these baby boomers up out of here, but some of y'all gotta be a little slow. I don't know what it is. I'll admit I have no clue what you're talking about. Child, okay. Anyways. We got somebody trolling. But y'all, is that everybody? We talked about the Sack of War. We talked a little MAGA, Druski. We talked 21 Savage. Oh, I could not put my video up here for the Young Miami interview because y'all know the Breakfast Club. They be copyrighting everything. You can't have nothing, right? That video is on Facebook. So if y'all follow me on my Facebook page, then you can see that entire video, like from start to finish, like my thoughts. Like start to finish. Start to finish. You will see it there. Yeah. We talked about Nicki Minaj being sued. Cardi B bringing out Little Kim. Jack Harlow. Yuck. Yeah. Y'all. Oh, I'm over Latto in the pregnancy. Sorry, y'all. Oh, child. Look, it is a mess. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Iran had a list of demands. The demands weren't met. Y'all already know when it comes to these people, old heads fighting with old heads all over resources. The Sheraton Muse is clearly a big financial burden and a financial blessing to whoever operates it. And right now, Iran is standing on big business. Because everybody is feeling it, not just the people in America, everybody throughout the diaspora of the world, whether you are pro one or the other. So I will continue to just tell y'all, make sure y'all get out there and vote, do your work, do what's best for you, but also be mindful of where you are at. Because I saw that in Project 2025 that they wanted to privatize TSA, hence why they have ICE there, because they want to make it harder. They want to scrutinize people coming out of America, not coming in, coming out. Hence why flights are being the way that they are. That video will be coming soon. Y'all see that. But on that note, what are your thoughts, Space Squad? What are your opinions? Comment down below. Yeah, you see the girls who didn't read Project 2025 wouldn't tell you that, because them hoes is slow. They are banking on y'all being slow. And I keep telling y'all that. Y'all prove that y'all are slow every time y'all champion the dumbest shit, because it's literally been outlined in Project 2025. It was only 1,000 pages. My goodness, guys. Like, we really gotta do better as a society. As a society. They're out here talking about they trying to free the girls while they're imprisoning the girls. But maybe that's what they wanted. It's given very Handmaid's Tale, because they quoted something in there. But if you read it, you know. If you didn't read it, you'll be out here saying, well, where's the proof? The proof is in what's happening now. And on that note, comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, hoes.